Hey, aloha everyone. So this video is going to be on the Maui Planning Department stopping and wanting to stop and end vacation rentals on Maui. And this is going to affect this. One thing about these islands is it's total tourism. I mean, this is going to take away huge amount of income from local families. And what happens on Maui is going to be coming for the other islands. So I'm Michelle Melendez, and I started standtogetherhawaii.com and also blossominnerwellness.com is my main business site. The book is done. I finished it. Great Maui Land Grab. What caused the Maui fire and is your home next? This is not only about what happened, the 23 fire anomalies. There's pictures in here you will not find on the social media. You can get your copy at greatmauifire.com. Greatmauifire.com will take you to learning more about the book and ordering your copy. All freedom-loving people should get this book because at the end, I share with you what we're going to be doing with the affidavits to the government, to the governor, and also to the planning department, and what's coming for all people. So you can get your copy again at Great Maui Fire. I want to do a shout out to Eric West because he is the one that put out the information about this latest tyranny by the Maui Planning Department. And I'm just going to do a quick screen share and show you guys what's going on and what we can do about it, because you guys, we have so much power. We do. We have a lot of power. We just have to take action. And Eric has given a really easy testimony that people can submit. I'm going to be creating an affidavit against this, but let me just show you what is going down in Maui in the planning department. So this is the Maui Planning Commissioner, and this is going to happen amended agenda for June 25th, which is a couple of days from now. And let me just move that out of the way. And this is what it says, public hearing. Director referring to the Maui, Molokai, and Lanai Planning Commissions, a proposed bill to amend Maui County Code, removing transient vacation rentals as permitted use within 8182 zoning districts. The draft bill proposes that the ordinance will take effect July 1, 2025, so a year from now. This is income for families. So the islands are a tourist place where they get most of their money from tourism. To stop these rentals, and it's just interesting how it just goes, oh, West Maui first to where Lahaina is, and then all of Maui, and then it's going to be coming for all of islands. So here's what we can do, which I'm really, really loving Eric for doing this, because this is what needs to take place. We need to write letters and oppose, but more so, we need to send an affidavit, which I'm going to be talking about in a second, because if you guys want to know your constitutional rights and your freedoms and what we can do to stop the tyranny, I'm going to share what that is in a moment. The people who live in a country that has a constitution are the only people that have the power to stand up for their rights. Those people that live in tyranny and communism, they don't have this power, but we do. And therefore, it is our kuleana, it is our responsibility to take these actions, and we can, and it doesn't take a whole lot. So anybody can do this. What I'm going to share with you, anybody can do. You don't have to live on the islands to take this action. So let me just show you what this action is. This again is from Eric West. You are going to go to email planning at mauicounty.gov, planning@mauicounty.gov. And this is super, it's 2 paragraphs, you guys, that he's saying, just copy this and send the email. Dear Maui Planning Commission members, I write to oppose the proposed short-term rental ban and request that you recommend its rejection. Excuse me. The detrimental impact of this bill is clear and unsupported by evidence of meaningful benefit. Please consider the following. Then he goes on to say, economic devastation, huge. You guys, huge. They're wanting middle-class families to be in the poorhouse. And I'll tell you who they are in a moment. An independent study showed that 1.3 billion hit to Maui's economy, with the loss of 7,800 jobs and significant tax revenue reductions. An earlier study by Paul Brubaker also highlighted severe economic consequences, including the loss of 14,126 jobs and 137 million in annual tax revenue. That is what we are asking you guys. You can, the link is in the description. Share this video, share this link, tell everybody to email the planning department in Maui and tell them this is not Pono, this is not okay, we do not stand for this. The other thing that I want to share is what is in the addendum of Great Maui Land Grab. And again, you can get this at greatmauifire.com. People are already ordering it. I sold almost 100 copies at the Red Pill Expo this last weekend, which was super great. What we need to do is we need to remind our government officials that they took an oath to defend and support the Constitution. There is still an organic Constitution. Now, what I'm going to share with you is maybe hard to believe, but this country has been taken over by the banking elite families, and that happened after the Civil War. After the Civil War, you guys, so what happened was the North and the South were fighting against each other, borrowing money from foreign bankers. After the Civil War, there was no money to repay them. So what they did was they used the United States of America as collateral and literally gave the United States of America to these foreign bankers who turned it into a United States corporation. When you have a corporation, somebody owns it. Somebody is the president. Somebody is vice president, the secretary, the treasury, all of that. All of the narratives, you guys, I know I feel like I'm jumping around a little bit going from the Maui planning to this, but this is all interconnected. It's all interconnected. And here's why. The banking elite families have invested in these families. They are mostly in the big investment groups, BlackRock, Vanguard. There's guess who just got the contract to rebuild Ukraine? BlackRock. That's billions of dollars, you guys. That is what these banking elite families want. They want all these contracts. This is why this is happening. Guess who owns Hawaii Electric? Guess who owns Hawaii Electric, you guys? Just take a guess. Oh, let me think. BlackRock, Vanguard, Carl Schwab. You're going to find that in this book. You're going to find the source of this that goes right to the New York Stock Exchange and shows you who owns Hawaii Electric Company. This is what's coming down. So our kuleana, what is ours to do? Our power as free people is to write affidavits. I will be writing an affidavit to the planning department of Maui that people can model. The more of us that do this, the better. And this affidavit is literally going to say, this is against the Constitution. First of all, let me just tell you something. The Maui Planning Department has no power to do this. They don't have power to take away people's right to rent their property. That is, they can't tell people what to do with their property. And the thing is when people don't know their rights, they think that a governor can make a law. They think a governor can suspend laws. The only people in the Constitution that are allowed to make and suspend laws is the legislative body. The planning department cannot do it. It has to go through legislation. This is what I've been telling people for a very, very long time. So our rights, what we can do to step up against this is one, testify so that they stop. I mean, that we get thousands of people. And again, I'm going to show you that one more time. If you forgot what it is, write to planning@mauicounty.gov and say oppose the proposed short-term rental ban and request that you recommend its rejection. Two, again, the planning, cancel that, planning@mauicounty.gov. That is who to email. Anyone can email them. It's an email, you guys. Do this for Maui because can you imagine no short-term rentals? That means all the big corporations, oh, guess who owns those? All the big hotels are going to be the only places where people are going to be allowed to rent. This is going to take away money from middle-class folks that are just trying to get by, especially now in Maui. So please do that. Please honor your heart and your honor the fact that men and women died for our freedom here in this country so that we have the right to do this. We can stand up for the Constitution, the original Constitution. And I will be doing an affidavit today or tomorrow and getting that out as well. Lots of stuff. So wherever you're at in your life, I just send you so much aloha because this is a time. Each one of us is going through a major trauma, and that's just part of the butterfly, part of the caterpillar emulsifying into liquid, changing all of its cells to rebuild and restructure itself as a beautiful butterfly. And that's what's going on. So we're going to restructure everything that doesn't serve the people and that doesn't stand for the original U.S. Constitution. Shout out to the sponsor of my channel. It's Ace of Coins. Super grateful because if you have any questions about taxes or buying cryptocurrency tax-free or licensing your own biometric data, so big tech can't use it, this is aceofcoins.com. You're going to want to go there, aceofcoins.com. And excuse my voice, when I got back from traveling yesterday, I kind of lost my voice a little bit. So anyway, I'm back. I'm going to be doing videos regularly again. Please, again, get Great Maui Land Grab. You can find it at greatmauifire.com. That's the website, Great Maui Fire. It's got so much information in it, content that's really valuable in understanding how we can take back this country, how we can take back our freedom. Let's just do a quick prayer. Great Spirit, we just give it to you. We don't know the true journey of what's going on. We just take it one step at a time. And we just send so much gratitude to all people like Eric West and others who are taking a stand for what is right, not what is easy, and for who are making it easy for people to also take a stand. And Great Spirit, we just know that anybody who doesn't value freedom, who doesn't value human life, is peaceably being removed from power. Or we get to watch as they voluntarily step down. Because we do need a miracle right now, Great Spirit. And we know that that miracle comes from you. As we are inspired in spirit, inspired from our hearts to do what is ours to do. We know that we have the courage to move forward and the energy and vitality to keep pressing on. And so it is.